All right, anytime.
Speak for yourself. Most pedestrian. Stepped in.
All right, so what should we expect to see on the show? There's all these dance shows. What's particularly special about this one?
Okay, I'm going to jump in. I think what we're going to see with this show is a true depiction of what it's like for professional dancers living and working together in a ballet company. And I don't think that there's another show like it on the air.
There isn't.
Yeah.
This is nothing like, Dance Your Ass Off or Dancing with the Stars. This is the behind the scenes that everyone actually is curious.
And we're a real ballet company also, so that's what's really exciting, I think, for people to see what it's like to be in a real ballet company and what we do.
It's very much reality.
Yeah.
Very much so.
That's what we do every day, running through our life, so it's interesting. It'll be interesting for me to see what I do even. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I think we all want to know what we're going to do every day. You know?
Are you at all concerned about am I going to be the bitch on the show? I mean, but you said you have, I'll ask you some questions you mentioned there because I liked what you said. You're like, we have total faith.
Yeah, but you know what it is too? We're enough of a family that we do have faith in who we are. We can laugh at ourselves. So I have no idea how we're going to end up looking on the camera, but the truth of the matter is, doesn't matter if it's 100% true to reality. What matters is that the reality of how we're portrayed makes us an interesting group of people and an interesting company that people want to get to know.
So in a day-to-day class, okay, because I do, from my minimal experience, like literally as a baby, I remember the older girls who were you guys, when you were probably 17. And it was like tough criticism, like they were like, the teacher wouldn't like yell and swear, but it was tough, like get your leg up in the air, otherwise you're not going to be the prima ballerina, Is there an aspect of that we're going to see at all?
I'll let these two answer that one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's different teachers that expect different things, and there's some teachers who do yell at you and are very strict and want what they want, but then you have other ones who go about a nicer way of saying it.
Which do you prefer? Which helps you be your best?
I like both. I mean, of course, sometimes I love a good push, and I like people to yell at me and tell me I suck, but then it's also nice to have someone come in and appreciate me.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Our art is about getting broken down. I mean, you never do anything perfectly. We stand in front of a mirror all day, every day, looking at ourselves, trying to look better. And people tell us, all day, you need to do this different. So I mean, it's just part of the job, and I love to be put, through the ropes. I'm a fan of, going for it and just being told what to do the first time so that I don't have to mess with it the second time.
Right. One time works for you.
Yeah, I know he likes to tell us one time and not two times.
But the whole thing about criticism, because I was a dancer and I used to get critiqued by my teachers and my directors also. But the best thing that you can do with what I always want dancers to understand is that it's for positive reasons. It's to make them better. It's to make them better. Now, just as Beck Ann said, everybody has a different style. Some people yell and really push. Some people are quiet and nice about it. I think I'm probably a little bit of both. It really depends on the day. I don't know.
He's got a good mix.
But ultimately, it's about making them the best that they can be. And that's the reason.
Do you have, this is awkward because you guys are right here, but do you have your favorite students who you do prefer to work with? I feel like I would.
You know what? Everybody's a little bit different to work with. And I think that, what is the phrase? Variety is the spice of life. And that's why I like lots of different types of dancers and different individuals. And they're all human beings. So my job is to get to know them and to be able to approach each one of them differently so I can get the absolute best out of all of them. That's me and that's my staff.